Okay, so it says I'm live, and I'm just starting out here, and I might lose service. I was trying to give myself enough time to kind of get out of the slump where I don't have service. Oh, this is my new car mount, but I have to figure out how to make sure there. Well, it's going to be a little wonky, but that's okay. I'm driving, okay? I'm going to grab my helmet for riding. I got to go to a riding lesson, so I've got my helmet. Make sure I'm on data. Okay, I probably lose service as I'm going, but the service will pick back up by about 10:10. I'll be in business. So anyway, so I won't be able to answer you because I'm driving. So this is a live and drive, which maybe I shouldn't title it that because YouTube will ding me for being unsafe. I'm hands-free. I've got my, there we go. I'm adjusting it a little bit. I've got this cool mount that I put right up by my rear view mirror, and it holds my phone up high. So the angle will look different. I won't be necessarily looking people in the eyeball because I'm down here. So for the next 45 minutes, I will not, oh, that's right, I can adjust my temperature from here. Okay, there's that. I'm just adjusting my temperature. It's a little too cold. There we go. That's good. One down. There we go. So anyway, but I'll just chat and drive. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll do a later chat where we will interact, but this one is me driving, so I won't be able to see the chat. So sorry, I'm sorry. But you can watch the replay and comment there, because once the chat is done, as far as I know, once the live chat is done, I cannot see the comments that were during the live. So I've got myself my popsicles melting a bit in a cup, but I've got an electrolyte popsicle because I always use electrolytes in the morning, and I've got a steak here too. So I still want it to thaw a little more because it's cold. The popsicle, but it'll be good to get some electrolytes in before I sweat during my riding lesson. And today is hot. It's 83 according to my temp in my car. Feels like I have a weed sticker under my bun. I don't know why that is. So anyway, no worries about me being safe. I've got my thing set up, and I won't look at the camera. I'll pretty much just chat. So if you want to just listen, that's fine. Getting up to speed here. We just got our road paved out here. I could flip the camera around, but I'm not see the sky because of the way that the camera is angled up the other direction. So you wouldn't see much. But anyway, yeah. So there's some big trucks going by. I'll just comment on it. I got my cruise control set. How is everyone today? So, you can just watch the replay if you want to. I woke up at 4:30 because my dog, I don't think I don't know why. So he pooped in my bedroom. So I woke up to the smell. Sorry, WTMI, I know. We're a WTMI channel. We just are. You know what I mean? We talk about digestive issues. We talk about how carnivores don't fart. That's why I always mark my videos that they're not made for kids. Not that I'm, swearing or anything like that, but just we talk about things that kids might like to talk about, but it might encourage them to talk about them in the wrong company. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about your health and trying to get things right with your digestion and all of that, surprisingly, okay, so this is how my carnivore journey started out. I thought I was eating enough fat, and you have to eat enough fat. I cannot. You have to eat enough fat because it's so. This morning, for example, I had about 2 tablespoons of butter left on my butter plate. I always keep my butter in the fridge. It's nice grass-fed butter from Costco, actually. It's cheaper than Kerrygold, but it's, probably just as good as Kerrygold. Anyway, I get the green box. It's salted. I would get unsalted, and I would salt it myself if I wanted salt. They don't have an unsalted version, at least not that I have seen. I might have to put my eyes on to squint. So anyway, that's the butter that I do. But I did 2 tablespoons this morning, and I just ate it. So, because if you render it, you melt it, then it can actually cause tummy upset, which makes sense when you think about it. So, melted bacon grease, melted tallow, melted butter, those are all fats that you can eat, but if you eat them hot, they can upset your tummy, and I've had that happen, and it's not fun. But if I eat them cold, it's fine, and just eat little spoonfuls or little nibbles here and there through the day, and you'll find your blood sugar, your a keto or carnivore diet, you'll be in ketosis if you eat enough butter. I mean, fat in general, not just butter. But you can have butter on carnivore. It only has a little bit of milk solid. Generally, people are not irritated by it. If you are, then you can do tallow. Some people buy their tallow, but I don't see the point. I just cook steak and drain it off and strain it and eat it. You know what I mean? And I separate out the yummy, like, beef drippings, the, collagen basically, and the beef stock. I separate that out. Hello, Killer Man. I'm back on. It was like Siri called me or some command thing. Some setting on my phone rang. I don't know why that was. It was weird. Okay, so I can't chat today. I'm in my car. Not right now, anyway. I'm in my car and I'm just chatting away. I was talking about proper fats on the carnivore diet because that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so if you want to interact, you can chat, you can comment on the live, or not the live, but the replay. You can go in the replay and chat to me. You can comment. That would be cool. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. Right now it's 83, which would be nice if it stayed that way, but it's not going to. I'm eating my electrolyte popsicle. I'm letting it melt a little bit. There's an oversized, what is that? Oh, it's a fire truck with the lights on. I guess I should have pulled over. The car in front of me didn't. At first I thought it was an oversized load washing, like a morning truck. We get a lot of those around here because we're farm country in Washington State. Anyway, this Jello popsicle is good. It's kind of good thawing it slightly because of the Jello aspect. It's nice, the consistency. So I have steak. My dipping sauce got lost. Go figure. I had a bowl of dipping sauce all made up. It's like I put it somewhere. Looked on my counter. I didn't leave it out on the counter. I don't think it's on my desk out in the great room. It's weird. I don't know why my sauce is missing. The bowl isn't in the dishwasher, so I didn't eat it all. But it should be in the fridge. Anyway, this is sauce. Sauce is very important to me. You'll find that out about me. Carnivore or not, I like my sauce. Sometime, I think I've done a video of it. Sometime I'll do my carnivore gravy. We'll make carnivore gravy, poured over steak. So I'm just gonna eat steak, no sauce. While I'm driving. So, some of this steak. All of it's seasoned with salt. Some of it's seasoned with garlic too. A lot of times I just do salt. So later today, after my lesson, and after I get home, somewhere around 2 o'clock, I'll have another live, and I will be able to chat. But right now, I'm driving, and I don't want to die on camera. I don't want to die, period, right now. But we're all gonna die at some point, but not today. So, my blood sugar, I will do this update right now. I took my blood sugar and my ketones this morning. Um, sorry, I'm trying to keep my food from appearing. Um, teacher, I had a really wacky teacher. He goes, "You know what a lookie is?" He was like a little kid. He was more like one of us than a teacher. He goes, "You want to know what a lookie is?" And we were sitting at lunch, and the teachers eat with the kids sometimes. I think his name was Ziggy. Anyway, he stuck his tongue out with his food on it. He was a fun teacher, though. He was really fun. Maybe a little too much fun sometimes. I don't remember us being too unruly in his class, though. Anyway, he was just kind of quirky. Quirky. Um, and so, my blood sugar was 90, which I will take all day long over 57. 57 was way too low, and I've had it be way too high in the morning too, like 120, which is high for a fasting blood sugar. And that was the other day, and I had MCT oil the day before, the night before, which I don't normally do. Lately, MCT oil is one of those things that's supposed to help you get into ketosis. So I thought maybe it would help, so that's why I did it. But then it actually didn't do well. It did well for the ketosis part, but it wasn't good for the blood sugar. If I remember right, I was in ketosis, but not. I wasn't well into ketosis, so I wasn't in high therapeutic ketosis. Now, this morning I was in moderate ketosis, like 0.6. Ketosis starts at 0.5 for the measurement, and the car behind me wants to go 90. Sorry, dude. I want to pass the truck. I'll get out of your way. I'm going 75. That's good enough. Speed limit 70, I'm going 75. If you go 70, you get run over the top of. I don't want to get a ticket, and I really don't want to go 90. My car is a hybrid, and top speed, it says top speed is 80, and it always dings at me when it gets up near the 80. So I think it's hard on the engine to go up 80 or above. I think that's what the deal is. So, anyway, so I think my readings were good this morning for my blood sugar and ketone, and I hope I'm not muted. That would be bad. I don't see it being muted. No, I'm not muted. Okay, I was just squinting to see if I could see if it was muted. If I was muted. 10:15. The perfect time for me to get to the barn would be 10:30. My lesson is at 11. But I'll be there early today, earlier than I was. Oh gosh, I was so late the other day. I was like 10 minutes, 5 minutes till lesson time, and my instructor had time to do it. She said, normally I wouldn't have had time to do this. I said, I know, I was super late. I said, I was all ready for you to turn me away, because you have to give yourself enough time to saddle up, put the bridle on, brush them, get all the material, the brushes, the saddle, the blankets. I have to saddle mine in her stall. Who am I riding today? I think I'm riding the pony. Tomorrow I'm riding Honey, who's a different one. Anyway, got my electrolytes done. Anyway, I live in my car sometimes. This piece has bristle in it. It's good for you to chew. It is. Good dentists say that. Like all this stuff about teeth needing braces and having overbites and all this stuff is related to not properly chewing. Like even as babies. I mean, babies aren't going to eat hunks of meat, but you can give babies you can make a pate for them and give them bits of butter and fat, and they'll get fat adapted, and you can give them low oxalate, low carb veg, but not a ton, just a little bit, maybe some berries. But here's the thing, think about it in nature, because now we get berries all year round, right? But really, berries are only available in certain seasons, summer, fall. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if I'm hungry enough to eat all this steak. I want a few more bites. Anyway, so, this is interesting. thing if you research oxalates and low oxalate foods. That's what I'm doing. A little bit of oxalate, like the hibiscus is low oxalate. Now, I'm going to share a secret with you. This piece has some pieces that I can chew on, which, like I said, are good for you. However, I knew this steak had some gristle. The parts that are too hard to chew, I throw them in a bag in the freezer with my bones, and I make a bone broth. And these um, collagen, like the beef gelatin, it's awesome. Did I lose my signal? Am I gone? I can't see. I don't know. I may have lost signal. Yeah, let me put my pop socket on and see if I can't do this without wrecking myself. Oh yeah, I'm on. I see. I had my sunglasses on, so it's hard to do. Anyway, sometimes I lose signal on the road here.